Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Look at that pretty lady. Look at her. She's a beautiful ballerina.
I don't know about ballerina.
What are you doing, ballerina?
Trying to get this butter to melt.
We are having cream corn, which is delicious. I love cream corn. It's wonderful. And, oh yeah, put extra cream corn on my plate. Anyway, do you like
Here.
cream corn? She likes the stuff.
I put a bunch on yours.
Oh my God, that's great.
It's probably about the only thing I can eat.
That's great. Anyway, guys, I want to show you what we were working on tonight. Was out of town. I was supposed to be out of town all the way through Friday evening. Ended up coming back home because of the election. My boss suggested, and he said he's very like-minded, as most of us are that watch this channel. And he said, "Why don't you go home?" I said, "That sounds good to me." And he and I had talked about it, so I got up extra early. I got up at like 3 o'clock this morning. Went and finished up a bunch of work and came home. I'll only be home for a day or so, and then I'll head back out of town. But I wanted to show you what we have been working on. This is one thing. Do not laugh. This is something that we have been looking at and wanting to do. I finally found them. These are 2x4 brackets, and you can see obviously I have a 2x6 in there. And they are situated to where they will help reinforce the door. Now, in addition to that, you can imagine, if you will, this is a block of wood. You put that block of wood down, you drill through it, and you drill a loose hole through it, and you put a carriage bolt in there, centered of course, and then that way no one can really open this door up. And then on top of this you have everything, and then you have the locks as well. Now, one thing some of you will notice is that you could slide a really large cutting blade through this and cut down through it, and that is absolutely true. Now, to remedy that, I've got angle iron, and we're going to put 2 pieces of angle iron on this. Going to stain and clean this, and we're going to reinforce it all the way to here, so it will work out very nicely and it will be nice and decorative. My wife was kind enough to allow me to do this because she understands. Now, I want to show you what we have been using though to do this. More to come. Okay guys, now I want to show you these. These are 3.5 inch exterior grade rated screws. They are star threaded and they are load rated. So these things are heavy duty screws. These just aren't the deck screws that you would put in. These are load rated screws, which are so much stronger, because a lot of times if you look at like just using whatever screws that you have, you will tighten these guys down and then you will pop the head off of them. That is not the case with these. They have threads to this point, and then they have threads all the way to the end, which is what we want. This will serve a very good purpose. I know it might not look ideal for some people if people live in their McMansions. Honestly, I don't care, because this will work out very well. In addition to the bracing, with the steel bracing across the top and the bottom, and then filling it in, that will work wonders. And I hit every spot on that stud, so we are in with this. More to come, guys. Okay guys, now we're back. So I did want to let you know that we set it up and measured everything and got it nice and level. And of course I am off on this side, so this side is slightly higher than that side. Honestly, I do not care. My wife was gracious enough to point out to me that I did not have it level. And I said, well, you are indeed an angel for pointing out my errors. Anyway, it's all good though. That is one thing I really have been worried about. This door is a weak spot onto our property, and I don't mind telling you that now because we have it secured. Now, bear in mind that you have to get through 200-pound German Shepherds, as well as however many ARs I can hold. So, we are not terribly concerned about this, but this is really good. This makes me feel a lot more comfortable, and I can rest a lot easier. Now, we are going to do this on every exterior door that we have and the door going to our basement. So, front door, back door, basement door, I'm thinking as I'm saying it, basement door, and exterior basement door, which is a steel door, and that's really not a big deal because worst comes to worst, I'll just take the pallet jack, and I've got a pallet jack, I hadn't brought it over yet, and jack up a pallet of water and slide it in front of the door. And that's about a ton, 2,000 pounds ish, so you won't be getting through that door. So more to come, guys. We're going to flip over to the back door, and I'm going to do the same dang thing with this, and I might actually try to level it a little better for the hooch. More to come. Alright, here we are. Look at that pretty lady. Look at her all snuggled up. And then there's that one. She's embarrassed. Look at her. She's hiding her face. She says, I'm so ashamed. And then there's that one. He's not ashamed, but he doesn't do nothing anyway. So, what we're going to do is get this second one on and get it put in place. And again, it is easy peasy government cheesy. Basically, all we're going to do is get it and set it. Put everything, I think I measured it at 13 inches again. And then we're going to level it out and put it on. And then we'll have these two doors secured very, very well. And again, these screws, you can see 3.5 inches full shank load bearing specialty screws is what they called them. And these things will go all the way into the frame around the door. So this will be a big help. And oh, there's my buddy. Okay guys, now we're back and you can see that we have it in place. And we know it's level now because she measured it.
I'm like, you didn't measure that.
And she said it was level. So, there we go. So this is secure. All joking aside, we got 2 of the big old screws into the studs out of 3, so I feel very good about this. And also, this is just consider this a noise maker, guys, because if someone comes in and opens this, you know, or attempts to open this, well, then other things happen. So this is what we do. We will also put the angle iron across the top and the bottom to secure it just a little bit stronger. So, good to go. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. I know it might not look nice in every house, but I am not concerned that much because it is more secure. Now, being someone who travels out of town 10 days out of the month, this for us is ideal because once you put these guys in place and you secure other things and areas on the home site, you're very good. So think of it in layers, and we've talked about this before. You have layers of protection, zones, A, B, C, D. Figure out what you need, and we'll go into more detail about that stuff. But anyway, guys, take care of your people.